Thank God you're here because today we are spilling the tea on gay Copenhagen.
That's right, we're going to take you around to some of our favorite places to drink, eat, dance, sleep, and maybe a little more.
And to help us, we're joined by our friend Rick.
Hi guys, thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Super happy that you're joining us for this.
Yep. So without further ado, let's get started and show you gay Copenhagen.
So now we're in front of Masken Bar, which actually is a little special place in Derek and my heart because this is one of the first bars that we came to when we came to Copenhagen first as tourists before we even knew we were going to live here. What's your opinion on Masken?
It's nice. I think they have quite a lot of it's quite a mix of people. You get young and old. If you go in the evenings, you'll see a lot of younger, maybe guys, maybe in their 20s. If you go the weekends or at quieter hours, you'll see an older crowd.
Yeah.
So it's quite varied, which I think is a nice thing.
And it's quite international too. I think one of the neat things you come here, it's like a mix between a proper pub, a bodega, a bit of a neighborhood feel. So you always see a mix of regulars and people international, like Derek and I when we first came over, coming here. It's very welcoming, very fun. The staff is fun. Good place to come.
And of course, they speak amazing English, everywhere in Denmark.
Everywhere. Yeah. No, you always feel at home here. It's a good spot. And one of the things you should know about Denmark is it's definitely a beer and shot kind of crowd. And no place more than a place like this where you can actually get 10 shots for 99 krona. That's like $15 or $16 US.
Must be one of the cheapest in Copenhagen.
It's got to be one of the cheapest in Copenhagen. And it's kind of a thing. That's what you do. If you're out with friends or you just made friends at the bar, you go buy 10 shots and you pass them around and it's what you do.
Shots for everybody.
Shots for everybody. So dansk. All right, we are here with Mads at Masken Bar. So Mads, what is kind of the concept of Masken? What do you guys try to deliver as a gay bar?
Masken is a the local bar, neighborhood in the gay area, and it's a place for everyone. So we have a very mixed crowd. Our oldest regulars are 80, 85, 89 in that age, and our youngest regulars are just turned 18. And it's a nice mix and vibe. That's the age. It's everyone. They're welcome. They feel welcome. Gay, straight, LGBTQ plus
everything.
Everything. It's just nice vibe, and
that's awesome.
I think that is what it's mostly about.
That's awesome, and I know that we felt that way. This is one of the first bars that we came to when we came to Copenhagen, and we felt welcome from minute one, like it was a neighborhood bar that welcomed other people in. So gay bars like Masken, what place do you think they have in our community these days? What is it that Masken and the other gay bars around Copenhagen give to us?
It's free, and we fit in, and we have the good time. And in the gay bars, it's a different vibe. When you go to other bars, it's people are more they're into fighting or being very dramatic, and in the bars here in Copenhagen, it's more laid back, and everyone they're out to have the good time, not to have drama or fight or whatever.
Awesome. Well, Mads, thank you so much for joining us outside. Now let's go inside and have some more drinks.
Yes, please.
Let's do it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kiss Kiss. We're in front of Kiss Kiss, another one of Copenhagen's bars. So the vibe here, it's a little bit more like bodega.
Yeah.
What's a bodega?
Yeah, I mean, the bodega is what maybe in some countries I think you'd call an old man pub. I think at least in the UK, they tend to be quite small, very local people going there all the time, smoky, and quite cheap drinks.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing here, especially upstairs, a little bit more of a lounge style, definitely bodega style that way. Downstairs, a little more of a dancey type space, maybe a little bit of a younger crowd downstairs that way. In general, a bit of a younger crowd here, I'd say.
Yeah, younger downstairs, older upstairs.
Yeah, most definitely. So our next stop here is Centralhjørnet, which is actually one of the oldest gay bars in the world, as they say. It's been open since 1917.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the story is, since it's right here close to the City Hall, the old City Hall and then the new City Hall behind us, this is where people used to come to, and the old red light district over here.
Oh, so I didn't know that, okay. And it's famous for the decorations, right? They always have decorations, seasonal decorations all year, I think.
It's always decorated the nines inside. For Christmas, it looks like Christmas exploded inside the bar. It's really cool.
And they have summer decorations, I think, right now as well, no?
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, this place I'd say is a bit of maybe a bodega. It can be smoky in there. The crowd is mixed. It can be older during the day.
Yeah.
Also, cool thing here is they have all kinds of shows. So like on a Saturday night, they actually have a little stage at the entrance that turns into where they have shows going on.
Cool. I didn't know that either.
Yeah. See, you learn something
I'm
with us,
learning
just
as
like
well.
with our
I'm learning
viewers.
as well.
Now we're standing here in front of Copenhagen City Hall, the Rådhus, and this is actually a really important place in queer history, as in 1989, this is the location of the first ever legally recognized gay union. You can learn more about that in our video about being gay in Denmark.
Yeah, it's also where the Pride Parade also ends every year, right? And where the parties start when there's the Gay Pride every August.
Yeah, Gay Pride's a lot of fun here. We mentioned that in the video as well, because the streets through here become one giant street party, spilling over from the bars into the streets, and it's a super fun time.
Yeah, and in August 2021 there'll be the World Pride here in Copenhagen, and the Euro Pride I think as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Pride's always a good thing to come to in Copenhagen, and this is the heart of the action.
Danish word of the day is regnbue, which means rainbow.
So now we are about to go into Jailhouse, which is a really cool bar with a jail theme.
Yeah. Sounds like it should be like fetish, but it's not.
Yeah, it may be intimidating to see a bar with jail cells and police officers as the bartenders, but it's actually just a cool hangout, and you can catch us here if we just need a random beer on a Thursday night. This is kind of our go-to place.
Yeah, I feel like you guys are here a lot.
Yeah.
I really like it here, right?
Yeah, for sure. And sure, most nights when you're out drinking with your mates, you don't necessarily want to end up in a jail cell,
No, but here you would.
here it's very normal.
Yeah, here you want to end up in a jail cell.
Yeah. So Niels, thank you so much for talking with us a little bit about Jailhouse.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about what people can expect here, or kind of what the vibe is like at Jailhouse?
It's very calm, but festive at the same time. It's a good mixture between a nice safe space, but at the same time where you go, have fun with your friends and just party and hang out.
Yeah. Super laid back and
Yes.
a lot of fun. And in Copenhagen and in many cities, it's so progressive, and gay bars aren't necessarily needed all the time. But Jailhouse has maintained such an important part of the community here. What do you think is the reason for that?
I think it's because despite the fact that it's very progressive, I think places like Jailhouse are even more important because the community needs a place to be and stick together.
Yeah.
What I experience is oftenly that LGBT plus places turn into like a circus crowd, where people want to go and look at the gays. They've seen too many episodes of Will and Grace, and everyone needs a gay friend.
Yeah.
And it's disturbing because as a minority there is a need to be a minority at the same time. To be with peers.
With your people, yeah.
And Jailhouse has a fun effect because it is called Jailhouse, and it sort of keeps the right people away because it has a hint of a fetish and SM vibe, which is not the case.
Truth.
But it keeps the right people away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they think that we'll be naked and peeing on each other in the corner. It's not the case, but it keeps the right people away and the right people in.
Yeah, it's really sustained the community part of,
Yes.
of why these spaces are important.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for your time and for letting us know a bit about Jailhouse. Now let's go inside and have some drinks and check it out.
So actually Denmark is a world leader in terms of equality for genders and equal rights.
Which is why we're going to Men's Bar, because we're men. So Men's Bar is
Only for men.
Only for men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which means that it gets a little
Frisky?
a little friskier than some of the other bars.
Yeah.
Now there's not a dark room, it's not cruisy, so I wouldn't necessarily say that it's like a sex club. For that you'd want to go to SLM, but it is a more of an air of
Sexual?
It's
It's more of a sexual vibe.
more
maybe.
of a sexual vibe
Yeah.
than some of the other bars.
Yeah, in my experience as well, it's also a little bit of an older crowd.
A little bit older, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's a good time, and hey, I mean, that's probably why you're coming to Copenhagen for a fun place like this. So we'll go check it out.
The ladies get their own space as well at Vela, a lesbian bar and nightclub in Vesterbro. They host various events during the year, so be sure to check out their website or Facebook page for more.
And now we're in front of Amigos.
Yeah, Copenhagen's only international health club.
It's a sauna. It's a gay sauna. So if you're looking for a little bit more than dancing or drinking while you're in town, you can come here.
I don't think there's a gym inside.
No, I don't think there's a gym. And based on strictly the reviews online, it seems like it's not the best gay sauna in Europe, but I guess it does the job.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I don't know.
SLM, or Scandinavian Leather Men, is a private fetish club that requires a membership to enter, but visitors are welcome to join. It's typically open only on weekends and has some theme nights with strict dress code enforcement. Be sure to check out the website for the schedule. It's both a bar and sex club, so you can make friends with or without benefits. Body Bio, located just outside city center in Vesterbro, is a cruise club. It tends to have more action during the daylight hours and a nude night on Wednesdays.
Okay, so now I'm in Ørstedsparken, which is a famous park in Copenhagen. It's very beautiful, but it's also known as a cruising spot. So if you're looking for a little action and you just see a stranger in the woods, you may be able to have some fun. But be careful, because it's also notorious for people robbing each other, pickpockets, and people getting beat up. So be very careful. There's also some other places where you can find a similar cruising vibe in some of the beaches that are just outside of the city center, and also in Ørstedsparken, which is another park not too far from the center of Copenhagen.
So now we're in front of GAY, which is a nightclub here in Copenhagen. It's one that we actually like quite a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, we've been there a few times together.
Yeah, definitely. The atmosphere here tends to be a little bit maybe on the younger side. It's a dance floor, so it's going to be a lot of people coming in here.
Yeah.
And a bit earlier, I'd say you want to come here.
Yeah, maybe you come here 10, 11, and by midnight it's normally quite full. There might even be a queue outside to come in.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a huge nightclub, you're not going to find that here, but it is one of the bigger dance floors that you'll find in Copenhagen.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, this is a place that you're going to have to check your coat if you come here in the winter time. It's actually pretty universal in the nightclubs in Copenhagen that you're not going to be able to hang on to your jacket. They're going to make you check it.
Yeah, definitely. You want to be careful as well, because sometimes if you leave your jacket, you can have a problem. So you definitely want to check it in.
GAY also hosts various events during the year, especially watch parties for RuPaul's Drag Race. Another fun queer-friendly bar just outside of the city center in the trendy meatpacking district is Jolene's. Jolene's tends to cater to a younger crowd, but always has good music, a lot of fun, and a great atmosphere. Okay, and now we are in front of Nevermind.
Probably the best gay club in Copenhagen.
According to the sign, at least. But no, this is a really cool place to go. You'll find that everybody heads here when the other bars start to close. So it's a great place to end your night, do some dancing. Again, it's another one of those small clubs with a small dance floor, but a lot of fun.
They're kind of big by Copenhagen standards, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I would come here maybe like 12, 1 after GAY, and if I had energy, maybe I would go to Cozy after. Nevermind.
Yeah, those days are behind me. I don't usually make it until 6 a.m.
Or whatever time it actually closes.
Or whatever time it actually closes. But it is a great late night place to go, and you'll find usually a long queue waiting to get inside by the end of the night.
They have that membership thing, right?
Yeah, so there's a membership you can buy, so that allows you to jump the queue and get in without waiting too long. And on a cold winter night, you will appreciate that.
Yeah. Just have to remember to check your coat.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So do you want to go dancing?
Now? I mean, it's a bit early, isn't it?
Never mind.
Yeah.
And behind us is Cosy Bar. It's a great place for dancing, cheap drinks, and a good time.
Yeah, I think it's one of the more popular bars in Copenhagen, right? Or kind of a club as well. Somewhere you go a bit later in the evening, maybe 3, 4 until ?
Yeah. So all of the nightclubs here and even the bars have different closing times. So it's not a universal last call at 2 a.m. So each one has a different permit, and this one can be open quite a bit later. So it's a place where you would go later in the evening to dance, have some cheap drinks.
Yeah.
And it's very popular with the younger...
Yeah, younger crowd. And now it's smoke-free.
And it's smoke-free.
Yeah, that's pretty nice in Copenhagen because many of the places still are smoky inside.
Yeah, so it's one of my favorite places now because it's
You don't come home
Yeah.
smelling the smoke on yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So check out Cosy Bar.
One of our favorite spots for breakfast or brunch is Next Door Cafe. Good place to get a nice breakfast sandwich or pancake, something like that. Good coffee, good drinks. So a great place to start your day. And we're here with the owner, Skylar. So Skylar, thanks for having us over for brunch.
It's fantastic having you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. So kind of what's the concept behind Next Door Cafe? What's the story behind it?
The story. Hey, you know the saying, when you're given lemons, make lemonade? I was coming home from a different cafe I worked at. The owner of the house said the people had abandoned it. He was going to give it to me, or he was selling it. I thought, well, I guess I'm supposed to make a cafe, even though it was never it was never in the plans, and didn't have any money, and it was kind of, sounds corny, but built on love. It was a neighborhood project, came together in 3 weeks and turned it from a pizza place into what it is today.
That's fantastic. How long has it been open for?
It'll be 9 years in December.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. Well, that's awesome. Thanks for having us over, and this is always one of our favorite places to come, and you should come here too.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're in front of Oscar Bar, which is one of our favorite places. We come here quite often. It's a great place to start the night, or really come any time of day.
Yeah, you can come here for lunch, and you can come here for coffee in the afternoon as well, right? Or even maybe do some work here from the cafe during the day.
Yeah, it's a great place to work from home. Yeah, Oscar is one of the few gay bars in Copenhagen that actually serves food. So it can be a great place to, like Rick said, come for coffee, a pastry, dinner, lunch, you name it.
It's quite a relaxed atmosphere and not smoky, which is great.
Yeah, it's super nice that it's not smoky. You will find that a lot of the bars in Copenhagen still allow smoking, and there are, of course, regulations to that, but this one does not. So it's great to come here and not leave the night smelling like cigarettes.
Yeah. And one thing also worth saying is that this is at a Rijndoeplas, so Rainbow Square, and it's open all year round. And you have this very nice terrace where you can sit and enjoy a coffee or a beer, even in winter time when it's a bit sunny.
While Copenhagen is full of amazing dining options, one that's really special is Kafe Knud. It's actually run by HIV Denmark, and it's designed to support people that have HIV/AIDS. It's a place that has all kinds of literature and support for people in that community, and you can come here and support them as well by sharing in one of their meals. Be sure to check it out and be aware that they do have limited seating, so they may have to turn you away, but it's okay because they're supporting their main cause, which is those that have HIV/AIDS.
Yeah, well, I guess one nice thing for tourists, gay tourists in Denmark, is that I think all hotels are pretty LGBT friendly, right?
Yeah, so you'll be welcome to stay anywhere as a queer person or a couple. But one of the nice things is that there are some boutique hotels that are super nice and put you right in the middle of all the action in the gay area of the city. One of them is SP34. There's also Hotel Denmark, Hotel Kong Frederik. These are great boutique hotels to stay at, and the best part is they also have a wine happy hour that's free for guests.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So you can stop down and have a glass of wine on your way out. And if you're looking to do some queer shopping while you're in Copenhagen, head to stores like HomeAware. It's a sex shop that offers fetish gear and all kinds of other items. Copenhagen has so much more to offer than just the bars, restaurants, and the shops. Even if you're only here for a day or two, we recommend that you check out the city from the water on a canal tour and feel like a kid again at Tivoli Gardens. There are combo tickets available as well. And there are plenty of castles, museums, and other attractions around Copenhagen to have a fabulous visit. We'll put some links to those in the description of this video. Thank you guys so much for coming along with us as we explored gay Copenhagen. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to our channel so that you can see more content just like this. Hit the bell for notifications when we have new videos come out every week. And thank you so much to Rick for joining us today.
Pleasure's mine.
You're a natural. And see, we didn't actually pass out at Masken Bar.
Or did we?
Well, that's yet to be seen, but you can. And when you come to Copenhagen, make sure you enjoy all of these awesome queer-owned businesses. We think you'll have a great time.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Enjoy.